Well, hi fans, it's great to be back on your televisions again. Bring a touch of class to these shambles here. I was going to do a little cutting and scratching and stuff like that, but frankly I don't want to embarrass anybody, so I'm going to leave it to these blokes here who are actually really good at it. The best.
Listen up! Here we go! Listen up! Give me some more volume. Listen up! Listen up! Right about today, in the place to say, we are Word of Mouth. I am the KMC, and I'm MC Original G. We're down with DJ Cheese, and we're going coast to coast. Some volume on the turntable. Put your hands up in the air, y'all. Put your hands up in the air. Now here we go. Give me some volume on the turntable.
That was National DJ of the Year, John Peel, taking lessons from the world's greatest scratcher, DJ Cheese. John Peel has queued up for 2 autographs in his entire life. One was Lightning Hopkins back in Dallas, several summers ago, and the only other one was DJ Cheese. That's quite enough introductions from me. Back to the dance floor, DJ Cheese, Word of Mouth, and Coast to Coast.
And we came to amaze, put you in a daze, and we won't quit till we get paid. We do our job, and that's turn it out. It's like a hot water heater, we heat the house. We don't hesitate to stimulate anybody in the place because we're great. We'll make you cheer, so have no fear. And everything we say will stick to the ear. We never hold back when we rock a rap. And any beat that we hear, we will attack. Cause we're too hot to touch, too much to clutch. We're too squirming to squeeze, you know we aiming to please. And on the mic, we're down with DJ Cheese. Huh. Give me some volume on the turntable. Now this is what I want everybody in the house to do. Get with me, y'all. Somebody say hey, say ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, woo! Coast to coast, we the MC host, and everybody knows we rock the most. Coast to coast, from the Pacific to Atlantic, she rocks the whole board. The girlies get frantic. Yes, we have titles, town to town, and every place that we play, we always go down. Oh, we keep you going till your body gets sore, and by the time we're through, you yell for more. Go rock in the house, it's the KMC, and while the beat is rocking, I must be to keep you grooving, have your body moving. Things that I say to what it will be through while the blood flows all through my veins, the pump must start up to my brain so I can demonstrate on the MIC what really makes me the one to be, just the kind of MC who can give the most, guaranteed to hit me rocking from coast to coast. Cause anytime I do a job, you gotta do it correct to make sure the KMC you never forget. I'm speaking and singing and short to please, most definitely from sea to sea, and I have qualities I will enforce to rock this place till I get hoarse. With G by my side and G's in the back, we're going coast to coast, and it's like that. Put your hands up in there like this, y'all. Come on, come on.
DJ Cheese, I certainly wish that I was down there. No offence to the 2 guys that I'm talking to, who are synonymous with hip-hop in this country. This guy here is Morgan Clown from Streetsounds and Streetwave, and this guy is Dave Pierce, who is a famous DJ. For people who don't know, the history of hip-hop started, what, 10 years ago? How did it evolve, Dave?
Well, really, it started with a group called The Last Poets, who had a very strong political message to make, and it started from jive talk on the streets of Harlem and the South Bronx. And a few years later, the Zulu Nation was formed with Africa Bambaataa. That was a lot of street kids and gangs that got together and said, hey, we're fed up with all the violence that's happening in New York, let's do something positive. So they got together, formed rap groups, went out on the streets, and instead of fighting each other, they perform against each other. Hence the hip-hop dancing as well and breaking, that all followed as well. So it started with rap and then became something much bigger.
it's a real mixture of ideas, and it started out because it was street stuff, being about poverty, street life and ghettos. Do you think it's changed at all?
It has changed a lot. Now it's a lot about party, about good times. The racial undertones have gone now, and it's down to more fun things in life, like getting out and enjoying yourself. And you found that rap has changed tremendously in the last 2-3 years, with like nursery rhymes involved, a lot of beats, a lot of rhymes. Whereas before, the political message was important. That's changed now. Now it's fun. Let's enjoy yourself.
Tell you what, I feel like enjoying myself now. I wish I was down there instead of yapping.
The music is energy as well. It's easy to do. You don't need to have expensive instruments.
No.
Kids off the street can make this music. That's what's important. And on my show on Radio London, we have kids like these coming on the show rapping. They've had no musical training. They just come and make music. It's pure energy.
Tell you what worries me though. It's a bit like when reggae gets in the charts. It's always not the good stuff that comes into the mainstream being.
That's right. It's the softer stuff, the watered down stuff, the more commercial stuff that charts. The street underground hip-hop is still tremendous, but never, oh, it's unbelievable here. The street underground stuff is tremendous, but unfortunately never ever cracks the charts. It's the more commercial, blatant stuff. But what's happening, I'm finding in the last 2 years, is British hip-hop tends to be taking off in a considerable way.
I'm sure what you're saying is making a lot of sense, I think. What about UK Fresh? Because this year got absolutely magnificent reviews. Is it going to happen again?
15,400 people jam Wembley Arena. UK Fresh 86. Yes, there will be a Fresh 87. Thanks to DJs like Dave.
And what about British imports?
Oh God, there's so much good British talent around. It's something that hasn't really been developed before. People like Faze One you're going to see live on TV later on. There's also Junior G and many other rappers. And in fact, without plugging this man over here, he's the first person really to invest in British hip-hop music, and he's got some very strong acts. And I think they're going to break through in the States, because New York is waiting to see British hip-hop, and we're going to get over there and really do something.
How do you think we're actually going to fare, though?
Well, Janice, the amazing thing about it all is, if you think about 55,000 plus people buy an obscure album called Hip Hop Electro, without major names on, that's, it's unknown artists in England, but there's a massive cult following. What's happening here now is like groups like Faze One, Hard Rock Soul Movement, are actually going to New York. They've been there, and the New York kids are saying, we love them.
Well, okay, we'll have to cut it short there, because down on stage now we've got Tila Rock, and this is Breaking Bells.
Live out here. Y'all gonna get live with me tonight? Come on now, when I go back to New York, I'm gonna have to let them know just how live y'all get. By the way, I'm getting ready to do a new tune I have on 10 records, distributed by Virgin Records, and right about now the wheels are still the king of the beats. His name is Mantronix. And the name of the tune is called Breaking Bells. Bust the rap. A fresh rhyme in the brain is what I contain. Let it out with a shout and it's bound to stain a part in your heart right before I start. Try your best with the rest to figure what I've got. What I invent, I intend to intimidate you. It will be a slam dunk on your set virtue. I make your head curl, head swirl, put you in shock. I possess an element to start you on my jock. When I finish, I'll diminish, then I'll laugh in your face and try to build up your ego, put it in the right place. On a scale of intelligence, I'll score a 10. It will be a revelation from beginning to end. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like the sound wind flowing down London, say, oh yeah! When it comes to smoking lyrics and programming drum tracks, production work is if you think my brain I will rack. No matter what the job I'm at, I'll always do it well. My skill not perpetual, I'll only excel. To a point where I remain superior to home. I'll handle any tap, no matter big or small. As for my rapping capability, I'm never underrated. When it comes to smoking lyrics, I'm always nominated as the #1 contender in the hip-hop race. All competitors, I'm sorry for now you must face the ultimate challenger. Of course, that's me, super rapper Tila Rock, undisputed MC. With my voice so stimulating, speech so seductive, one can't help but find I'm so reluctant to attend the performance of another vocalist. And so you will find I'll never rap like this. Mantronix. All the ladies in the house, let me hear you say ow. Say ow. London, make some noise. Breaking Bells. What's the funky beat? I know it's kind of low, but just try to groove with it anyway. The name of the tune is called Breaking Bells, coming to you live from New York, Tila Rock, Mantronix. Thank you very much. I love you, London. Excuse me, can you get some more volume on the turntable for MCT and Mantronix?
We got Morgan Carn here again, and he's got the details of some hang on, why don't I use my microphone? We got Morgan Carn here again, and he's got the details of some exciting competition. Morgan, tell us something about it. What can you win?
The competition of a lifetime, a trip for two to New York City for a weekend, flying out Friday night, coming back Monday morning. When you arrive in New York City, a limousine picks you up, takes you to your fantastic hotel. Friday night you're on air on WBLS radio with Mr. Magic and Marley Marl, the Magic Wheels of Steel. On Saturday, a trip around New York City to all the studios out there. And on Sunday night, partying at every single club in New York.
All right, I'm entering. What are the questions?
2 questions. Question 1. What is the DJ's name of the real Roxanne? That is, what is the DJ's name who plays with the real Roxanne? And question 2 is, who is the group, the rock group, that features on the new Run DMC single, Walk This Way? Who is the rock group on the new Run DMC record? See you in New York.
2 fairly easy questions, and win yourself a trip to New York. And I can't exactly remember what we're going to next. So the phone number, of course, if you want to enter the competition, you want to know how you send your questions in, well, you ring up. It's probably on your screen by now, but I can't see one. The telephone number is 01 811 8055, and give it a ring now if you know the answers to those 2. Morgan, thanks very much for pushing our moon buttons back down onto the stage. Who've we got down there now?
Right now we have the Mantronix.
And
Let me get some volume.
Yeah.
I want to get some volume. You know I need to hold you. Yeah, volume. Let me get that volume. Come on. Get up. For all the ladies. Well, if you think you're fly, well, yes, the ladies. Well, think you qualify, well, all the ladies. Well, if you think you're down, then we can go cruising all around the town. In my Benz, well, spits the signs of silver. I no lie, I can deliver any kind of stuff in the category. But love is my thing and the motive for the story. So if there's a girl that's fly and snappy, let me do you right, you will be happy, now I promise. Well, that's the way it will be, or else the name of whole ain't MCT. Well, I could take you through the night and make your best friends jealous. Like a man in and out, talking bestsellers. Stop at the diner for something to eat. We'll check a movie of the week on 42nd Street, and then we go to a club, whatever you prefer. Mellow out the night and let our feelings stir. We'll just dance out the night with the twinkle of a light, bouncing all around the club while I keep it in my sight. So we can go and make it plain and simple. The hardest part of looking at your body that moves so well with the heat to the beat, and time will tell. And we can carry on towards the intimate phase. I snuggle cut a kiss cause I'm a passionate crazy guy. You see, I'm advertising tea. The mic ambassador with the low in PhD. Hit the studio, move ya, promise to improve ya. Love life guaranteed to groove ya. We're all night till the broad daylight. So come on, you're pretty baby, looking at a sight. Well, oh yeah. Yo, what up, homeboys? Yo. I got a little debate here. You know, our next album, we're thinking about calling it Musical Madness. If y'all like that name, let me hear a little noise. Yeah, I thought so. Because it's strictly madness when you're dealing with Mantronix, and I believe that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on. Woo! What up? Yeah, I ain't got no pictures. Whoa, I just want to say a little something. I'm gonna say a little something. This got something to do with our new record. Check it out. Yeah. But I know you never heard. And they can rap, that's a side of not blurred. But young machine mean, double talk, clean, taken, not mistaken by a backtrack. Fiend, the B-boy. Thought about the decoy, rated like an X player like a toy to a point, was smoking like a joint. A little for the head, while the rest is to be fed. Fed for just a moment, we're looking like a opponent. Pull out what is best for the folks to try to own it. Name it, claim it, claim it, or try to blame it. When they can't repeat the feat, that's so unique. Originator, the vocal dominator. Persistent arbitrator for the folks who know I'm greater. Agitator, the first name is T, me, as you can see. Mantronix is we, supervising advertisers take the turns in the throne. But the mic sight right all night is mine alone to own. Well, like the cream of the cone, because the tree that gives the shade, the seed I sown. Yeah! Yo, I love you all. I love you all. Yo, and we're gonna be at that club tonight, Delirium. So you know, that's a little advertisement there. Peace.
Well, they're changing over groups now down on the turntables. I'm still up here with Morgan Khan. We still haven't got any drinks, Morgan.
No one ever gives me any drinks when I go to parties.
Can't you send one of your minions to go and fetch us a couple of Coke? I think we ought to repeat those questions for people who perhaps didn't see it. Win the free trip to New York.
Right, the Streetsounds trip to New York. The two questions are, one, who is the DJ with the real Roxanne? The DJ with the real Roxanne. And question two is, what is the name of the rock group who plays on the new Run DMC record? The rock group on the new Run DMC record, Walk This Way.
And the number again is 01811-8055 if you want to enter that competition. Who are the next people that we're going to see on the turntables?
The next
you know
people,
more about them than me.
Fabulous group. Phase 1. Hip-hop started in the Bronx.
Are they British though, are they?
They're all British group, and we're taking it back to New York City, the most credible group in this country. Phase 1.
And they're going to sell records in America too.
A great deal of records.
I think they're about ready.
That's good. That's what we want to know. You're going to party to our record, right?
This is Faze
Go,
1.
let's move it.
Let's see all them B-boys wave them Zulu signs, man. Come on. Wave it.
Zulu, come on.
Wave it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Right. Yeah. There you go. Let's go. Home. Hit it. 5, 4, 3, 2, Phase 1. Laying down the beat. Let's go. Hit it to me. GDO.
Down the beat.
There's some volume.
Volume.
Hit.
Rap it.
Laying down the beat.
It's first on my mind.
Gotta then sit and listen.
I'll count you up
Around GDOs
on the bass,
Little mellow
on the side.
Our chins in the back, no need to hide. We're laying down the beat.
With the heavy on the bass.
And slow to the pace.
The heat is getting to us.
We gotta wipe our face, he's the man who runs the show. Wherever I go, personality 1. I'm gonna stay low. Below 0 is how chilled I am.
On the mic.
Hot chins on the can, no problem about the girls, automatic first choice. They always come around when they hear our voice. What we doing? We're laying down the beat. Big band, hit the jazz. Deep wave is the king. G5, 4, 3, 2, Phase 1. Laying down the beat. Haha. You hear that? She can't let me go, but I gotta please the people.
Finish off the show, you know.
Look at the clock. 0 was the hour. The girl wouldn't chill. I had to use my powers. I looked her in the eyes. I told her goodbye. Genie was watching as I made her cry. Yeah, but did we start a show? Yes, then let's complete it. So G, please so we're not co-delete it. Yeah, make some noise. Come on, what's going on?
Come on.
Yeah, it's cool. Oh, collecting all the prizes while you sit and watch. I had to make a move. The girls started crying.
Did my goodbye.
They tried to grab my clothes.
Not worth trying.
The guards butted in, oh.
Take me to my limo.
Front page stays on my face on the mirror. Ho. Oh, yeah. We're laying down the beat.
Zulu signs, man. Wave it, wave it.
Zulu sign, let's do it. Get down. Come on, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Cool. That's cool, man.
Oh yeah.
Yo, we're gonna chat about some girls now, alright?
Alright.
All you girls out there, you're so nice, you're so beautiful. You're all fly, you're the best.
All you guys, you're the toughest. Wait
Yo,
a minute.
she go wild.